finished?
No, of course that was a long period after the final on Madrid, and of course, being honest, I was thinking a lot during the summer to finish losing the final. Always is so painful because you can't put out the feeling that you lose the final, the last game of the season, and you need to wait until to start again to compete, to repair the damage. But of course now is another massive challenge for us. It's so exciting to start a new campaign in Champions League. It's so exciting to play here in Greece and again Olympiako's and an amazing stadium, and of course it's going to be an unbelievable atmosphere too. And of course, when you are professional and we compete in this type of level, you are waiting for this type of games. And of course, I think not only me, the player too, they are so excited to start another season playing Champions League. No, of course, no one today is thinking or give us like a contender to be again in the final in Istanbul this season. But that is normal, I think. But that is make again very exciting our run in Champions League. We know very well that to repeat the same campaign than last season, we need to play in our best. Of course, it's so early to start to talk about the final, but the most important is to show our quality, our squad quality from tomorrow, and of course, try to give our best. But of course, I don't care if the people give us, because last season we arrived to the final, they are thinking that maybe we are a contender again, or we are going to have the possibility to fight for this title. To be honest, I don't care about that. It's only to try to be focused tomorrow and try to win and start in a good way the Champions League. But you never know. I think in football everything can happen. I think now is a moment to talk about, to be focused and to improve in our performance. I think it's only the beginning of the season. It's a lot of time, of course, for a few players that start their last year contract with the club, but that is in the hands of the club, and for sure the club is going to take the best decision and is trying to be the best, to try to be competitive every season. The trust is massive, and of course, but now I think all that is affected to different players. I think now is all. Of course, in the past, the squad is so focused and the players are so focused in trying to performance in our best way. And of course, on the end of the season, we'll see what happens. But now is still a lot of work to do, and like always, I am so happy now in the way that we are working, in the way that the commitment the players are showing. Player with 5-year contract or 2-year contract or only 1-year contract, they are all showing the commitment with the club, and that is a very good news for us and for the club, and for sure that we are going to give our best to try to perform us in the best way, and for our club, our fans, and for everyone to feel proud about us. No, yes, I think we have an unbelievable squad, a big squad, and we need to, like in the last few years, it's not about the name that they're going to play tomorrow or play Saturday. It's about the squad. It's about this is going to play Tottenham. We need to perform us in our best way. We want to challenge and want to be contender in the full competition. We need all the players ready to fight and ready to play. I think we are going to play in 21 days, 7 games. And of course, all need to be ready to play. We are going to use all the players because If not, it's impossible to keep the level that we want to show in every single game. And of course, when you have a big squad with big names, that is so unfair to play only with 11. Of course, you need to give the opportunity to all the players to performance that the players that deserve to be on the starting 11. And of course, tomorrow we are going to do some changes for different reasons. But I think the focus must be in the performance, in the collective performance, and for sure that we are going to performance in our best way. We cannot say talk in different way. We played a few months ago. We played the final of the Champions League, and of course, Olympiaco is going to give us that level or put us in this level of favorite on the game. But I respect a lot the opponent, and I respect the history, and I respect that the atmosphere is going to be tough here. And in this type of game, you need to show why you are the favorite when you start the game. And if you are better than your opponent, okay, you can say I was a favorite and show that I was better than my opponent. But a priori, before the game, Champions League, always you need to show full respect to every single team. And of course, Olympiacos is a very good team. The record here in playing in this stadium in Europe is so good in the last time, and of course it's going to be tough. The atmosphere is going to be tough. It's only the first game of the group stage, and the motivation and the excitement from Olympiacos is going to be high. And then, of course, Olympiacos have a very good squad, good players, and then if we are not focused and we don't take the game in our best, of course, that we are going to suffer. But of course, if you see that last season, a few months ago, we played the final of the Champions League, it's normal that the people think that maybe a priori before the game is Tottenham maybe is one step over Olympiacos. But at the end, I explained the same. You need to show on the pitch. I think, of course, always I love to play in this type of atmosphere that we are going to find tomorrow. I am Argentino, and I love to play when the fans are so tough, and the atmosphere that we are going to find tomorrow. Tactically, I think it's going to be a difficult game. We know very well how Olympiacos play with the quality that they have. The manager, Portuguese manager, Paulo Martins, and always in his career that love to play football, good football, playing from back, moving the ball quick. And of course, we know very well. I think we know each other really, really well. And of course, always the key is going to be to match the same excitement and motivation that Olympiacos, and on the end to try to dominate the game. I think both teams with a similar philosophy, trying to play football, good football, but it's going to be important if we will be capable to dominate the game and to try to stop them in the transitions and to try to don't give the possibility for them to run, don't possibility to play or to force them to play deeper. It's a lot of things that tomorrow we need to do and be in our best to try to beat a team like Olympiacos that is going to be really, really tough game. I think we know very well the whole squad, but of course one player that I think we were talking because he's French, we do is Mathieu Balbuena, but El Arabi that I know from Spain, different player, I think different quality player that Olympiacos have that can be decisive tomorrow. We are aware about that, but the most important is the collective and their philosophy and the way that they play more than the one or two or three players. Always is about to be focused and try to show our quality. But of course, always when we analyze the opponent, always you not only you are focused on the in the tactical point of view, but of course in the individual player like Balbuena, that is one of the key points for Olympiacos. My sign started the same than last season, and to be in Istanbul. I think my answer is that, but we know very well that it's so important to start winning, but that is it's like always happen in football. You can be aware, you can talk, you can work, but on the end, it's tomorrow. I think it's 8 o'clock. No, 7:55. When the kickoff, when you start the game, and you need to show your quality. Last season happened what happened, but you cannot translate one season to another. And in football, football is not about to talk; it's about to show. And tomorrow we need to show that we learn from the past, and I think hope that we start this group stage in a very good way.
A couple milli now, I'm causing a commotion. I've been coasting, hear my name around the world like an explosion.